Oh yeah, so I want to talk about the astral travel now. Okay, I don't know if you guys been following up. Of course, a lot of you have. Um, that video that I did, that was probably a week ago or so. Okay, more or less. Um, about a travel to the spiritual realm. Okay, and that looks ready. Um, to be honest, when I think about it and when I saw, okay, so I was on YouTube yesterday and I saw, when you're watching them videos and the ads they come on, and I saw a YouTube ad from that group Gaia. They make I'm not sure, what do they call themselves, Gaia something. They make films about not just the earth, which is Gaia, but I remember, that makes me remember Captain Plant. I'm not gonna sing the entire song because like y'all be so petty with the copyright infringement reports. So petty and pathetic. Like when I have nothing else to do with the time. That's why somehow when so dance. And I wonder, oh me know what me know, because me not petty like period that. We have to ask that the question there. No sir. Almost I for use when I want to know I use on yourself doing nonsense and foolish. But then again, everything is everything because he's him allow to no egos and devices as film we are tired out to eat grass like us. Yes. So he might kill birds with one stone. Two birds with one stone. Elevate him servants, him saints, the chosen ones, the illuminates. Alright? That 144,000. And as well as destroy every ounce of wicked. And I say not only 144,000 people are going to left back people. The 144,000 are chosen ones, elders, judges that him set upon the earth. Yes, we are already here. It is already. Okay? Alright. So, I saw Gaia. Let me just say that. You can go look them up. I think they have, a series on Netflix. So, I saw, okay, Sela, the Ross. Anyways, they have, a series on Netflix, I think. Okay, and, that was them advertising, a part of the series. And, that particular part that they were advertising, J's and P's. Me say, if you watch any YouTube video, during this, month, well, wait, I lost their month. Have you, I don't know, if you sometimes don't know if you pay attention to the ad, them, me know say, more while una wall a vibe and una watch a video and just feel pissed off how the ad them just pop in. Which, I saw this woman, not to go of course, she was so polite. God no, seriously. I'm not swearing no side. Alright, okay? And she know all the Adam just popping pop people, and she was like she was like apologizing for interrupting the video. I was like, okay, cool, I can't say anything because you're very mannerable about that. Oh yeah, okay, that's done. Okay, how about that for manners? Somehow, no. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm gonna add them like somehow, no, musicians and them something there. Well, well, if you're music now, or you go come in and say sorry to, pause, or to interrupt your video, blah blah. That kind of weird, but she was advertising something nonetheless, and she made sure to apologize for the interruption. That was cool. But anyways, these people from Gaia, my gosh, they were like showing what was the ad about again? extraterrestrial life forms, I believe, because they talk a lot about that. Because even though it's Gaia, it's not just about Earth. And then again, it's about Earth, but Earth is not just about Earth, if you get what I mean. The wise people out there get what I mean, okay? We're not just here for us. Yes, we're here, spiritual beings having human experiences, but we're not just humanoids, like, because we're spiritual beings having human experiences. We're not humans having spiritual experiences, okay? Therefore, we travel up and down the cosmos, in other words. All right? And in a part of the ad, I saw someone on a bicycle ride go up into space. Like, there's this ascension, or it's like a vehicle for for them to travel to outer space. Remember that vision? That's why I say I like sharing my visions. No, we don't call them visions, and some call them dreams, but they're really travels for me. Astral travels, spiritual travels, Pisces. Because the Cancer frequency is, though first house and the fifth house correlate with the farm and something like that. Cancer is our vehicle, so where we're traveling in our physical bodies. It's really hard explaining this to people who, don't have an idea of, frequencies and energies, astrology and all of that. Like, people would have to just deride my star, and for me just when we get epiphanies and downloads, me just say, say XYZ, and then you along with me. It's like you learn along with me, connect that. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like Mandela Star is like, when I saw that yesterday, I was like, because in my astral travel, me telling us I saw me reach on Earth on one bicycle like thing, right? Coming from out of the from within the cosmos. We ride come down. Well, we are still within the cosmos, from outer space, from out in the cosmos, the grander, the greater cosmos, cosmic space. We ride come down upon this this celestial body, this physical form. But it's like, spirit, it was like a revelation to me, star. Let me tell you about the Jupiter in a Pisces and the retrograde effect will go come on. Me tell you, go and listen to that video. What's the name of that video? Home? Something about home. I think that was, posted the first week of June. Where you can see, a beautiful, picture. The thumbnail is like a beautiful picture of the cosmos, like someone looking up into the night sky. A lot of purples and blues. Yeah, in that, thumbnail. Shades of purples and blues. Not sad blues, but, and not naughty blues. Hell is wrong with yous. Okay? I've been telling you to say, with the Neptune, Neptune is retrograding in its own, frequency, which is Pisces, because, Neptune, governs Pisces. And, it is retrograding as well in its own frequency, as long as Jupiter, that frequency of understanding, but of blessings too, because, when you hear me talk about it. Yeah, so there's a lot I could say in regards to what that retrograde means, Jupiter in Pisces, and in connection to Neptune retrograding in Pisces, and Neptune being in Pisces, Neptune retrograding in Pisces, whether direct or retrograde, they have different effects. But I could say a lot, but I wanna go learn for myself. And just watch me video them if you know this and that, and then come fight against me, wage war against me. I'm not too grudgeful. But it's a beautiful time to be alive. That's all I can say. I've woken up. I'm not gonna say woken up, because I believe there's still more for me to learn. But I know for a fact I am a star seed. I am a light worker, indigo child. That's why, me not conform to the matrix, the system. I rebel against it. Not in a disrespectful way where me I go get up and go against its rules and its laws and its traditions and morals, but me just don't participate in them. Like the whole Christianity, which is not, the right, form or shape, is the carbon copy of the real thing, because we're the true holders of the light. And coming to, as me said that, I remember something else I wanted to say. I realized that most of the people that are fighting against me are so-called Christians, because they know that them time up. Beast them be. Them a beast. They know them time up, because once people see that, me and my fellow soul tribe members and, soul family members, spirit family, people who, them and I are vibrating at the same frequency and emitting, similar energies, positive energies. Once people see us as the truth, then people are going to see them as what? Lies. So that's why them a fight against me. So because whilst, them supposed to do what the scriptures say, focus on themselves, fix up themselves, them are focused on what? Discrediting me, and I fight against me. And I ride all the monkey to all them so desperate. If you discredit me, yeah, them do a farm up craziness and go to all kinds of extremes. Provoke all the youth them. Because them want to say, so you say you serve the right God, and them can torment the youth them and abuse them all them want, and nothing now go on. Yeah man, we are looking at them some real mentally deranged people them. And at them the most I call wicked people. People who him not deal with. So therefore they not have no spirit of love, much less spirit of a sound mind. No man. When you get up and do things without a rhyme or reason to it, meaning it not have no logics, you're very unrealistic. You just do it out of covetousness or to prove something out of ego. No man, I know you not deal with the true and living God, and him just give you time, man. Him just a time I tie you out, like us, in yam grass, Cause any time when the judgment come upon you, you're not supposed to ball because you get too much time for what? Change. You get too much chance. But every chance you get, you use it to be petty and to try to prove what? Something egotistical. Some egotistical motive. To prove, say, me no right, because you can't get to do this, and at that exact, at them something that the scriptures start about, so you just approve the scriptures right. You just co-sign the word of God. But guess what? The side where you think you did fall upon, another side that you fall upon, at the opposite side, at the side of the enemy, and you not even realize. That's why, in Revelations it tells us that a lot of people go and curse God in the last days. Yes, man, because no for them when them see we, who them call what? The wicked ones and the ones who now live right, because them a watch representation, they now listen to the words and the wisdom thereof behind the words. Within the words, they can have no understanding. They don't have sound minds or sound psyches, so they can understand what is meant to be understood and that which is right and truthful. Yes? And fair and just. So, them are going to turn around and curse God because they can't understand. So, to them now, is an unfair God, that's how it going to seem. But is a true and living God that just want to mess up, want to wicked, and that lead to being mentally deranged and have unsound minds, and vice versa. And that's exactly what it is. That's where we are now, Revelations, me tell you already, domes eclipsing. So when I saw that, that scene, I might look up their ads. I don't know if they have their ads separately, where in which you can watch them, if not, no go so, and really take them in and, detail by detail. Yeah, man. But there's an aspect. If you guys happen to be watching any videos during, the month of July, sometime if you support the people, man, watch the ad them, because I saw them make money by, people viewing the ads. If you stop begrudgeful and bad mind. My videos, me no, me no add no AdSense for my videos. Me no think so. And even if there are, I think no, I'm not supposed to, because I think on a particular channel I did set it up, but what happened to that channel? Did I delete that channel, or is it one that I transformed into one of these channels that I'm using? Is it the Queen? It's Queen Sia channel, or is it Sky Goddess? I'm not sure. But I tell myself I don't need the ads. A lot of people, well, they need the ads, to make a little change. But for me, I want my money come to a different way. This whole, AdSense thing, and them something that it's too stressing to me, and all of them something. And then again, you only really make a money when people watch the ad them. And me no want to depend on people and for their mentality, because too much people out there bad mind. But me I tell you now, if you watch the ad them, pre them sometime, because I find that a lot of the ads are useful. Because you have this particular ad where you can sign up. I don't remember what them name again. That's why I want to watch the ad there, because you can learn a lot. You can get a US mailing address, like for example you're here in Jamaica, and you know have nobody a foreign, have no US mailing address, nobody where we allow you to use them address and them something, and you have to be careful them something they call them something that federal offense to use people mailing address. People we set up and say, yeah man, use my mailing address, you check it out, Lord Jesus. Them say, no sir, me tell them say them can't do that. I check it out, you in a problem. You probably get blacklisted, they can't purchase nothing from the US again and them thing there. So you have to be careful. I don't know if nothing can go so we can get blacklisted, but it's on peaceful, it's on like something can go so for true. I guess I'm just tapping into the ethers and seeing if that law exists. So I suppose, but yeah, I saw that it was a federal offense, and it was something that I picked up on before seeing the confirmation, because I actually researched it. But you can sign up with them, and you get a US mailing address where you can get your magazines, your deliveries to, and so on and stuff. Your purchases, like your order stuff, and then get delivered there. You go and you pick and choose. Come like me and advertise for people, and me pick and choose. It's not really, because me never remember the name. I can look and find out their name, because I was actually looking into them before, and then when I started watching a video and I saw the ad come up, I actually saw their ad. I was like, damn, not that company. I just did a look up. Pan. I was researching, if I could actually, rent, mailing addresses, US mailing addresses, and I came across that particular company, and well, you have to pay money, of course. So I was like, all right, I'll leave that for later. But whilst watching a video, but we know all Google work. Then see you research something, and so them we call it there. Then filter the type of ads that you see in regards to your Google searches, basically. So me not really surprised there, so. But it was the same company that I was looking into, that I saw their ad. I was like, it started with this woman, like I don't remember what they call her in the ad. She but just observe, because how it started off, it didn't start off so obvious and direct, where in which you would know that okay, it's a mailing company, or a company that allows you to rent US mailing addresses. So that's why if you kind of just look, it started off with a cartoony woman, I think sitting down, because I was more listening than watching. But when I looked down, because I heard the message, I looked down, I saw that it was that company, and I saw like she's is the person that the advertiser was saying, she likes overseas items, but she doesn't live in the US. She does not have a US mailing address, XYZ, and she decided to use their company and blah blah blah, forget our stuff, and then start talking about their company, yada 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 yada. So I wanted to see like this cartoon is something with a woman sit down. I'm not sure what shade she was, and I don't really remember them something there, but yeah, for real. And then, yeah, and with the Gaia thing, that's where I was. I was just trying to pinpoint where I was. Plus watching something on E3. I tell you, if there's anything that I suffer from, it's probably ADHD, but it's not the spiritual kind. Yeah, I like to keep my mind very, very occupied. Yeah, and nothing is wrong with being ADHD as long as make it reach a level where you give people trouble, and them something there, middling at people, um, things and them something. I mean, I do them the things that me keep to myself. But I'm not saying I have ADHD. I do not. I just have a very active mind that I like to keep active and entertained. But in the right ways, in a balanced sense. So yeah, that Gaia advertisement, when y'all see it, because they normally put the name of the company that's advertising, yeah. So you watch that ad and you see the man, close to the end of the ad, riding that bicycle like thing up into space. But I believe, I know, I'm an Earth angel. I came here to teach people a lot of lessons, and that too is another synchronicity. I just opened that app this morning, and I saw this reading from this young woman, and it was uploaded, I think, 17th of June 2021. And she was like, it was like a direct confirmative message from the universe, yeah, the Great Spirit, Almighty God, that I am a star seed, I am a light worker. And I wasn't really sure what I fell under in regards to whether rainbow child, indigo child, or there's some others, but the confirmation is I am indigo, and it makes sense because I've been wondering that to myself for some time now, because I notice I tend to not conform to norms or tradition, the whole religious system and the whole political system and the whole academic system. And I learn well on my own with the help of the Great Spirit. I don't like using the whole on my own phrase, but you get what I mean. It's really God who teaches me, in other words. All my intelligence comes from Him. Artificial intelligence. It's not my own, it's Most High's. So I'm a vessel being used by the Great Spirit, the Most High God. And that travel I told you guys about, I'm still basically on that travel. It's like I was up in a craft or something in the cosmos, yo. And I had some important documents in a travel bag, and motherfuckers tried to steal that from me. So come like from ever since people have tried to rob from me, and they brought me down here to Earth for us to what have an have a human experience, an Earthcan experience. Go around and travel and buy some stuff and thing. And it was a male and a female, but both looked like they were of the Caucasian race. Me having this, melanated pigment. So I'm to experience life being melanated. I decided I saw them with, I saw the woman in particular with this nice hat. I wasn't envious. I was like, because that's how I am. If I see it with something cool, I'm like, dope. And if I want to get it, it's not to compete with it. It's just because I see it as dope. Because this. You understand? I have time for competitions. It look good. It look good on you. I like it. I want one too. Yeah. Me now got screw up my face and give the evil eye and secretly go behind their back and go bite. And I mean that. in a public, in a similar fashion and style, all of me did I give the evil eye. I don't mean that. A bad mind people that. You understand me? Your face, me wear it. Make you know, I just dig the style. It don't really matter if you wear it too. I know. Follow me, I follow you. It's not being a follow fashion or a copycat. It's just, being authentic in terms of how I feel in regards to certain things. So, whether Everybody else like where you are, where you are now. Me like it, and so me I go bite. Because when you check it out, though there's authenticity, there is no real authenticity. You understand what I try to say? Me braiding my hair, like so. Whether I me bringing back the whole natural braiding style with the natural color and thing, I never me authenticate it upon that. Alright, you see the top of me, the plaid top. You know how much people are wear plaid now, especially in this particular type, the long sleeve. Post a whole heap of people start wear it now. Yeah, then could I not follow me? Yes, but I still know me originally coming with this a fashion. I remember saying, I know me make it, Unless I me make it. And sometimes when you make it, you get the inspiration from something or somebody who you saw. You understand what I'm trying to say? So whilst there's authenticity, there isn't, genuine authenticity. If the wise people understand what I'm saying, but you must still be authentic. In what sense? In which you don't allow public opinion to affect what you think is dope or fly or beautiful. You don't allow because popular opinion say, okay, I that wear you jump and go wear. No, if you don't find it attractive or cute or nice, no wear it. You have to really take to that thing before you go jump in that thing. You understand? That is being authentic. If you have a problem with your long down titty them, I'm not being petty. No, jump go do surgery or breast augmentation. No, just because me say a look thing. All you need to do is what? Tap over to self. Period that. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because you run and you go do the breast augmentation and you know make no changes to your life, no conscious changes. And you see, the man them haul and drag your titty all over the place same way. You go back. You understand what I say? And if I silicone in there, try and make them haul it too hard because that busting in your titty and I hit that for you. You understand what I say? So your life, your way of life, you have to change. And me not play God. But I'm just saying because people who are fast with me for a long time, them me I draw out. People who are stop me from get me shine in the music industry, which for me is a good thing. Most I use them because I really astrology me call for and being an activist. So learning, just being a hermit and learn and healing. Well, I have a lot of gifts, Lord Jesus. And healing because I have the frequencies to heal people. You're depressed, me can heal that depression. You're physically sick or you're ill from something, best believe I can heal you. That's why all of the man them always, love my sex. The healing sex. Period that. They thought I didn't know. Of them know, them people know. And then God witch doctor and they know because them I wonder, oh, this girl feel like this. You understand me? And that lead me to say, I'm being all shy now, but it's the truth. You have to know your purpose. Then think me, I knew for a very good time now. But when I came here, that same man and woman who I came down here with, they had me under a sleep, a spiritual sleep. So they could what? Them two make money off of me. And that lead me to see a lot of young girls you see out there being prostituted. Them parents, specifically their mothers, use them. And not just the young girls, the young boys too. They know that these young girls have certain gifts and abilities like myself. And they use them. Some call disease man out there, them set them out to go sleep with them and collect money behind them back. Yes, you have this sickness. Let me tell you, the scripture says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Yes, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So you this seem far-fetched and weird to you. That's because you're asleep. Once you wake up, this doesn't sound strange to you. Because you have people that sell people energy. That's why a lot of times these people them a put me out on the street, because them don't set up particular men to come my way. If leech off of my energies whilst them collect money and things I don't know. Even the old pedophile who live down there, so I think what number that 111, that 112, 113, 114. Come in keep them lot number in my head, 111, 12, 13, 14, 114 Gorbera Avenue. Period. Yes, pedophile. Then collect money. And then when everything busts out now, and you find the attack claps, they say everybody are go like say they never know, and them are this and that. They knew. So as I say, a lot of young girls out there, in a certain situations, are them family a prostitute them. Unbeknownst to them, that's why you have to be subconsciously conscious and wake up on a slumber and don't allow these men to use, No, because they say they want to shove them nasty sitting up in your raw, you go low. Don't. Make them go away from you. Because if you not receive what you supposed to get in terms of your, needs being met. You need a home. Yes. You need land for farm up. You need, if you even need a vehicle for your comfortability. You're supposed to get them by something. Nobody is supposed to conduct no business transaction behind your back. And I'm not talking about prostitution. And you don't have to sleep with them to heal them. But through them want to take it by force, them use that approach. But judgment did it for them. Because me wake up now. I've been awoke. I feel like. So all who think so them get beautiful energies are dead on a get. And whatever we know have, I go kill on faster than we intend. That them they tell on say. Faster than that time frame, but them they give on. That be I tell on. No? And that guy, I never had unprotected sex with that guy in a rockabissa because I knew intuitively that he was the carrier of something. He was sick, very sick, mentally and physically. I can see when people are sick. You can't just, me telling you, me not carnal minded. So whilst enough people look upon people, they ugly eat. Me not see that. For them have a beautiful spirit, I pretty smarty to me. And that sounds very, illogical and unrealistic too, But because on the mind, small and carnal. Anytime on the frequencies raised, I want to vibrate high, I want to start emit positive energies, then when we start see different. The third eye will open, and we will start see spiritually, see frequencies, energies. Like when Nikola Tesla been, repping and preaching 369, and then there's a 639 and the 963 frequency hertz. Not hurt, H-U-R-T. You know what I mean. Hertz. H-E-R-T-Z. Or short, for short, abbreviated. H-Z. Physics. Frequencies. That's what it is. That's what they are. Frequencies and energies. All bearing, specific purposes. Now, at them, there's something I like. Science. Understand me? Music to me, I just want a hobby. But you see, the real work are what? Discovering certain things and thinking and putting the mind to work. And that's a work to me. Not saying, being a musician out there is not work. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about me. Me I talk about. Yeah, like I said, in my past life, I was an excellent and, notable and, well-renowned musician. In this life, I am the scientist. Yeah? So, I'm gonna leave that there. I have some interesting stuff that I wanna watch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch them now. But I just wanted to say all that I, just said a while ago, and then in the video prior to this. Yeah. So I know I am definitely a spiritual being having a human experience. But domes are eclipse, all now is seen, and that is, crafty, spacecraft that I was in outer space, out in the cosmos. That went crash, I wonder if I hit Missy, years ago when I saw something like an airplane, but it might not, it looked like an airplane, but it, could be something else. With that astral travel, and that maybe that was a travel to the past that's, revealed to me my beginning, how I first got here. And I saw that craft, coming down, like so a fireball, lick it out of the sky or out of the cosmos, a meteorite or a meteorite or an asteroid, and clot it right over the bush, right in front of me, right over upon Salt River Road there. So because the scheme, this housing scheme is a turn off from Salt River Road. So you get to Freetown, borderline Clarendon, St. Catherine, you turn onto Salt River Road, and it's, I think, the third right turn on Salt River Road. Okay, you pass that the road there, River Lane. I think they have a lane named River Lane. Them two lanes near to each other. After you pass the gas station, and then you drive and you pass the fish farm, and then the third right turn, you turn. I think there's Jamaica broilers right there, or Caribbean broilers. I'm not sure. Over on the left, upon turning to that, third right turn, there is, driving along that stretch, coming up on the little slope, you will see, the community. But on right on that slope there's a company. I think it's a I know it's a chicken company. I believe it still is. Either Jamaica broilers or Caribbean broilers. One of them, Fowl company, fowl or chicken. Yeah. So, but right over the bush somewhere along Salt River Road there, so me see the plane crash. It couldn't be them same one. That could just be a synchronicity. Yeah. The astral travel the other day I'm talking, that could be a confirmation. Of course, that couldn't be a different, thing. That could have actually been as an airplane, and the one from the astral travel that was huge and massive. Let me just say that did big, no hell, big. It was like massive. It's like Andromeda. Like, I never really watched that film. Y'all watch that? But it's like one of them big old, like, planetary, like, spacecrafts. But it was like, I was just in a little area of it. It's not like me really did venture out throughout it. But that's how big it was when I saw it, crashing from, the skies, coming down from, from the skies and, crashing. It was like a huge crash. I'm telling you. Because it was like the moment I realized that, oh wait, I left my bag up in the spacecraft, and I got I realized that, oh, that's why they left my things, so them couldn't thief it and claimed it as them own. Come like the mere fact that I was that I came to the realization of the deception is that just that bring them judgment, people. And that's what realization does to once you become aware of certain things, it just mash up certain things for real. So them are gonna push back a while if you try to make your things say no go so, but you have to hold the fort. That spirit say, yeah man, spirit say them are gonna try push back a while if make your things say not go so, but hold the fort. And I've been holding the fort. So a time now for everything collapse now. Because now they realize say me certain and me deadlock on whatever it is that I've discovered and realized. Because you just look, man, in a while from this, a lot of things will be happening. A lot of collapse and crash. Yeah man. They try to put up a front just the same to mask the truth, but it's not time for that. The time is what? For enlightenment and illumination, and for domes to eclipse. Yes, all now is seen that solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10, early in the morning, about after 3 a.m., after 4 a.m. It was still a solar eclipse. It's in terms of the alignment of the, the bodies involved in the eclipse. It's basically what's being revealed to me now. Have nothing to do with the time. Yes, a day or 3 hours a morning or night is how the bodies are aligned. And that was a solar eclipse. That's what I, got to realize. So domes eclipsing, all now is seen. Don't you give in. Hold on to this. The Spirit say, hold on to the truth. Don't make them put you back to sleep. Namaste.